Amazing sexual drive in Cameroon. African tribes, from the forested borders of the Central African Republic down to the volcanic plains of Bamenda, Cameroon remains one of the most culturally diverse countries in Africa. But beyond its music, its languages, its food, and its colorful traditional festivals, one topic that consistently shocks outsiders is the unusually strong sexual energy seen among some local tribes. Whether it is in the Enso people of the Northwest, the Bakweri of the Southwest, the Bafia of the Center region, or the Kam people of Boyo division, Cameroon carries a deep cultural history that shapes how men and women express desire, intimacy, and attraction. This video explores the real social, biological, and cultural reasons behind this high sexual drive. Not rumors, not exaggerations, but what researchers and local traditions actually reveal. Many African societies have always tied sexuality to fertility, strength, and social continuity, but Cameroon stands out because of the intersection of its environment, traditions, rituals, and community expectations. In regions like the grassfields, for example, traditional belief systems hold that a man's vitality is directly linked to his sexual energy. Elders in local compounds in places like Nkambe and Kumbo openly describe sexuality as a blessing, not a subject of shame. For women, especially among tribes like the Bamalek, a strong sexual presence is considered a sign of confidence and maturity, not immorality. One of the major reasons behind the strong sexual drive is the diet and lifestyle. Many tribes in Cameroon consume high-protein, high-energy foods: dried bushmeat, plantain, cocoyam, iru, snail, and palm wine. In the forest regions of the littoral and south regions, men often embark on long hunting trips, which naturally increases their physical stamina. Nutritionists in Douala and Yaoundé have repeatedly pointed out that the combination of protein-rich meals and naturally fermented drinks influences hormonal balance, especially testosterone levels. This is why outsiders sometimes notice that men from tribes like the Bakassi or the Douala have unusually high levels of sexual energy and body resilience. Apart from diet, traditional initiation rites play a huge role. In the West region, young Bamalek men go through cultural training that includes teachings on strength, endurance, and masculinity. These rites shape how individuals see sexuality, not merely as pleasure, but as responsibility. Even among the Tikar people, older men teach younger ones that a man must have the physical ability to satisfy and protect his household. When you combine these cultural expectations with natural body physiology, you get a society where sexual drive becomes part of identity. Another element is social openness. While Cameroon is religious and conservative in many ways, certain communities remain surprisingly open when discussing sex. Women in the Northwest, for instance, especially among the Kam, talk about intimacy openly among themselves, sharing herbal knowledge and natural boosters used for generations. Herbs like Mondia Witei, locally called kokoma or molando, are widely used to enhance sexual stamina. These herbs are natural aphrodisiacs that increase libido for both men and women. In rural markets across Bamenda, Bafut, and Fundong, these roots are sold openly, a sign that sexuality is not hidden or demonized. Also, the climate plays a subtle but important role. Cameroon is warm, humid, and fertile. Studies have shown that people living in tropical environments tend to have higher hormonal stimulation because heat affects blood flow and metabolic activity. When you combine this natural environment with a cultural foundation that celebrates fertility, you get a society where sexual drive appears stronger than what foreigners may be used to. It is also important to understand the social dynamics. In many tribes, early marriage has historically been common, and couples begin forming families at a young age. This naturally means a community built around active reproductive cycles. Even though modernization is changing these practices, the culture of intimacy remains strong. In the Center region, for example, the Bafia people are well known for their sensual dances during traditional ceremonies. These dances are not necessarily sexual acts, but symbolic expressions of fertility and beauty, which indirectly influence how people understand sexuality. Another factor often mentioned by researchers is the physical appearance of Cameroonian women. Many women naturally have fuller body shapes, strong hips, and attractive features, traits linked to fertility and beauty in many African societies. In Douala, Kumba, and Bweya, young men openly admit that the confidence of women contributes greatly to their sexual attraction. Evidence shows that high self-confidence among women naturally increases sexual expression within communities. Yet despite these cultural foundations, Cameroon is not a place of recklessness. Tribal systems have strong moral boundaries. Infidelity is frowned upon. Elders enforce discipline, and traditions emphasize respect. Even in urban centers like Yaoundé, the youth may be expressive, but the cultural values still run deep. Sexuality is vibrant, but it is rooted in heritage, expectation, and communal responsibility, not modern moral decay. To understand the sexual drive in Cameroon properly, one must move beyond stereotypes. What many describe as amazing sexual drive is a combination of biology, tradition, environment, body structure, herbal knowledge, and cultural openness. It is not just about desire, it is about lifestyle, community history, and the value placed on fertility and continuity. Cameroon's tribes demonstrate how sexuality, when not suppressed or stigmatized, becomes a natural part of daily life instead of something hidden behind closed doors. In summary, the strong sexual drive found among some Cameroonian tribes is deeply tied to high-energy foods and natural aphrodisiacs, physical labor and active rural lifestyles, cultural teachings that celebrate vitality, herbal knowledge passed down through generations, climate-related physiological responses, body confidence and strong fertility traditions, open community discussions about intimacy, alignment of sexuality with social responsibility. Cameroon remains one of Africa's most intriguing countries, not only because of its culture, languages, and ethnic diversity, but also because of how openly and confidently many of its communities embrace natural human desire. It is a reminder that sexuality, when understood through cultural context, becomes a normal, powerful, and respected aspect of human identity. Thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more.